We thank you guys for showing up, for bringing the praise and worship, and for giving God all the glory. We're glad that y'all are here. We're glad God sent y'all to us, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. If you haven't got the chance to meet them, hug their neck, kiss them, but you're going to have to fight Bill afterwards if you don't kiss him on Marcia. He ain't no small fella, so get ready. We're glad you're here this morning. What a beautiful praise and worship. It's like we always said, if that didn't get you going, it would today. That got my heart pounding this morning. The Holy Spirit's already here. It's like Marcia said, if you're here, the Holy Spirit's here. So we're glad that you're here. We're glad that you brought the Holy Spirit with you. Let's dig into the Word of God this morning. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much for this day that you've given us, Lord. Lord, what a beautiful day it is. Beautiful sun shining, Lord. The children running and playing, Lord. Lord, we're so thankful. We're thankful for this beautiful coverage that we have, this beautiful tent that you've given us, Lord. Lord, for every blessing that you give us, Lord, we're so thankful. Thankful for the breath that you've given us this morning that we may cry your word, Lord. Lord, we ask you to forgive us of our sins. We come to you with a clean, pure heart this morning, Lord. Lord, we ask that our hearts are open and ready to receive your word, that you move in a mighty way, Lord. It's like we said, we know you're here, Lord, so we just pray that you increase as the service goes on, Lord. Lord, that it just gets so thick in here, Lord, that we can't help but find you, Lord. That everywhere we look, there you are, Lord. Lord, fill those hearts, Lord. If there's someone here that doesn't know you, Lord, we pray that change today. And Lord, I pray that I will decrease and you will increase in me, Lord. That I'm nothing more than a simple messenger, Lord, for you. That I'm a willing vessel, Lord, that you speak through me, that I will decrease and you will increase in me. Lord, we love you and we thank you. We give you all the praise, honor, and glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. You know, I've talked about it many times, guys, how I get nervous before I get up here, but it's like when I get up here, the Holy Spirit just takes over and all that goes away. Well, I have a beautiful friend, Sandy, that has, for the first time today, she asks me every Sunday how I'm doing, of course, and I always tell her I'm nervous. But she's got into my brain, guys. I'm not nervous, I'm excited.
Exactly.
And for the first time today, Sandy came up and said, how you doing? I said, I'm excited. I am excited. So I'm glad that God is working on me, guys. God's working on me. He's taking those nerves away and putting that excitement in there. I think he might just be taking away the confusion that I have. But I'm excited to be here. I hope y'all are excited. I'm going to start out with a story, of course. I wouldn't know how to begin without a story. A story of the good old Muhammad Ali. We all know Muhammad Ali. He gave us a lot of entertainment growing up. A lot of good fights that we got to watch. The Gorilla in Manila. We got to see some amazing fights. One day after Muhammad Ali had finished the fight, he was going to the next town. He got on an airplane, and the stewardess went through everything. They started taxiing out, about to take off, and she said, "Everybody buckle up." She went through doing her checks, and everybody was buckled, except for Mr. Ali. And she said, "Mr. Ali, I'm going to need you to put your seatbelt on." And he said, "Man, Superman don't need no seatbelt." She kind of giggled a little bit, and she said, "Mr. Ali, Superman don't need an airplane. Buckle your seatbelt." With that being said, none of us are heroes. None of us are superheroes, and none of us can do everything. That's right. I was thinking there's one thing that all of us at some point will face, and that's hurt. At some point, some of us, all of us, will be hurt in some form or fashion. We can't avoid hurt. Usually the ones that hurt us the most, like we always say, are the ones that love us the most. The ones that are closest to us tend to hurt us the most. And now, a lot of that is because we're just a little more emotionally connected to those people. We're going to be in Deuteronomy 19. We're going to jump around a little bit. As Tracy would say, we're going to go Deuteronomy on you today. So buckle your seatbelt, hold on, because it's going to be interesting. We're going to burn some toes. You know, I heard a man say that if you can laugh, you can cry, and you can hug someone today, you've had a heck of a day. And I think we can do all that here today.
Amen.
I think in a little small 30 minutes that God has given us, he can make this a heck of a day. He can really turn this out to be the day that you want it to be. Deuteronomy 19, verses 3 through 4. Are we there? All right, that's what I like to hear. You shall prepare roads for yourself and divide into 3 parts the territory of your land which the Lord your God has given you to inherit, that any manslayer may flee there. And this is the case of the manslayer who flees there. He may live, whoever kills his neighbor unintentionally, not hating him in time past. Now jump to verse 6. lest the avenger of the blood, while his anger is hot, pursue the manslayer and overtake him, because the way is long, and kill him, though he was not deserving of death, since he had not hated the victim in the past time. What they're talking about here, guys, is cities of refuge. They're building cities of refuge, and this is for those people that have committed crimes that weren't truly their fault. We'll jump to verse 5 to explain that. We skipped it, so we'll jump back to it. Verse 5 is, when a man goes into the woods with his neighbor to cut timber, and his hand swings the stroke of an axe to cut a tree down, and the head slips from the handle and strikes his neighbor so that he dies, he shall flee to one of these cities and live. It's an accidental death. In the Old Testament, where we're reading, it was an eye for an eye. They had every right to go after this man. Eye for an eye, you kill somebody, we're coming after you. So they started these cities of refuge. It's a place where people could run and go to, and they would be heard by a jury. They could be heard by their peers. They could be found innocent. Once they were found innocent, the high priest, once the high priest died, that they went in under, they could go back out into their normal world, live a normal life, and no one could hurt them. No one could touch them. They were in cities of refuge. I want to focus in mainly on verse 6 this morning. And what I want to really focus in on in verse 6, it says, lest the blood avenger, while his anger was hot. And that's what I want to focus in on, while his anger was hot. And I think about the things we do when we're real angry, when our heart is hot. When we're real hot, some of the decisions we make. Have you ever gone through life, made some decisions and gone, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Amen. I wish I wouldn't have jumped all over that. This morning, Pastor Steve asked me, are you ready? Oh yeah, I'm ready. And we sat there and he said, no you're not. He is though. I tend to jump the gun a lot of times. As you'll start to notice, it seems like every week I can tell you about another event where I've gotten way out in front of God. Where I just took off running 100 miles an hour, but I never catch myself to slow down, get to that city of refuge and spend a little time with God. To get myself right with God and get away from the craziness of the world. It's that stinking thinking, as we used to call it. We get that stinking thinking. He made me mad, and so I'm going to show him. I'm not going to tell him I'm mad at him, but I'm going to use my actions to show him. And then we kind of run around acting like a dummy, thinking we're getting back at them, and most of the time they don't even know that we're upset with them. Most of the time they don't even know that we're angry with them. Be careful of what you do in anger. Be careful of the things you say in anger. You can't take those things back. Be careful with the words you use. In Genesis 4, our first family, Adam and Eve had a couple sons, Cain and Abel. Cain killed Abel. Out of rage, out of anger. Be careful what you do. His heart got hot, and he started making some bad decisions. I did some study on the cities of refuge, and I found out they ended up building 42 cities of refuge. 42. There's a lot of fighting going on, guys. If you read the Bible, which I pray you go home and do, it'll talk about 3 of them that they built, and they went on, they built 3 more. Ended up building 42 because the people that were coming to the city of refuge couldn't get along. Bunch of innocent people, but they put us in the same place, and I kissed old Marcia. Well, there was Bill. We had to fight. I had to go to a different city of refuge. Things happened. 42 cities of refuge got built. There was some bad stuff going on. All these people were innocent. I was reading quite a bit of scripture this week, and one thing that really hit me, is sin is, it's not a sin to be angry. And the Bible actually says, be angry and sin not. It doesn't say you can't be angry. It says you can be angry, but what are you going to do with that anger? Sin not. And that is so hard because when I get angry, I want to tell you about it. I don't want to come to you in love and hug your neck and say, hey, I have an issue with this or that. I want to tell you, hey, you're on the fighting side right now. Let's go outside. Let's handle this up. That's the country boy that comes up to me as he was singing, walking on the fighting side. That little squirrely boy that they were talking about. There he is. That little squirrely boy, he'll cause a lot of trouble when he's angry. He'll cause a whole lot of trouble. We're going to go to Proverbs 14. Verse 17. A quick-tempered man acts foolish, and a man of wicked intentions is hated. Quick-tempered man acts foolish. Man, if you just act on what your brain is doing, I'm mad, I'm going to act on it. 99% of the time, you're going to file it. If you take a second, go to your city of refuge, hang out a little while, think on it a little bit, you'll probably go back and hug that man today and tell him thank you for the things that he's taught you. Jump over to Proverbs 29, verse 22. An angry man stirs up strife, and a furious man abounds in transgression. Just continue to sin. Sin on top of sin on top of sin. I don't know nothing but sin because I'm mad at the world. What is it that you're mad at? Who is it that you're mad at? Is it God? I've been there. I've been mad at God. I've cursed God. I've asked God why. I've been mad at Pastor Steve. I've been mad at my mother. I've been mad at Ed. I could probably go throughout this whole service and talk about something that I've been mad about. But what do we do every time? We hug each other, we love each other, and we move past it. 90% of getting through an angry moment is talking to the person you're angry with. Get face to face with them. That's how we live as a Cowboy church. Let's get down on each other's level. Let's go eat lunch together. Let's break bread together. Let's spend some time with Jesus together. Let's get the anger moving on. I'll tell you a story. Does anybody know who Antonio Stradivari is? Mom, don't talk. I didn't think I knew a soul in the world that was going to know who Antonio Stradivari was. My mom did, of all people. Weird. Antonio Stradivari is a famous violin maker. So that's why it's weird that my mom is. I don't know that she's ever seen a violin in person. But she knew who Antonio Stradivari was. I'm going to tell you a little bit. You're going to get a little music history this morning. If anything, you're going to leave here knowing about Antonio Stradivari. Antonio Stradivari, he made handmade violins. By the time he died, they said he made somewhere around 960 handmade violins. Some of the most valuable violins that are out there in the world today. The period in which he made the violin determined the value of that violin. If you got him when he was a young gun, it wasn't near as valuable as you got him as an old man when you got a little wisdom going. The value tends to increase. They say with over the years there's been so many lost, misplaced, that there are only about 500 of them still in existence. They have one of the periods, it's a long period, that's between 1700 and 1725. They recently had one auctioned for $3.6 million. One violin. So to say the least, if you own a Stradivarius violin, you're a fairly wealthy person. In the golden period, in 2004, they had one that was sold on Sotheby's, it's an auction site. The starting bid was $45 million for one violin. I would say this, why the treasure of the earth? Why a masterpiece of art? Well, there was an elderly woman that I heard a story about. She had a Stradivarius guitar. She didn't have much to her name, didn't own a whole lot. She had a very big house. She had 3 kids. All lived in the same town, and she decided she was going to move to the country, downsize a little bit. As we do as we get older, we tend to downsize, get rid of some things. As she was downsizing, like I said, she had 2 sons, 1 daughter, lived in the same town as her, a few miles down the road. And she would call them, ask for their help. They would say they were going to be there, never show up. So she got one of her elderly friends. They got together, loaded all the stuff up, took it to her new house, moved her, and everything that she couldn't fit in her new house, they had a yard sale. Whatever she couldn't sell, she built a bonfire. And she started throwing stuff into the bonfire. Anything she couldn't sell, she couldn't get rid of, she threw into the bonfire. She gave her friend her cell phone and said, video this for me. Video, camera pops on, and the elderly woman grabs the Stradivarius violin, walks over to the flame and says, my children, who I love so dearly, here's the Stradivarius violin that you tend to call and check in on quite often, but you never call and check in on your mother. With that being said, I love you. Here's your inheritance. Tossed into the flame. You can hear the wood popping, you know, gets the strings just bing, bing, bing. And she does like a boomerang. Your friend zooms in on it just for the kids. Check this out. At a minimum, they threw hundreds of thousands of dollars in the fire. They can draw two morals from this. First of all, always be sweet and helpful to your mom. Amen. Bottom line. Number one, always be sweet and helpful to your mom. Number two, be careful what you throw into the fire out of anger and resentment. All in one moment, you just throw the treasure of earth in the fire. That's a treasure of earth. There's only 500 of them on earth. How many of us have done this with our loved ones? How many of us have been angry at our loved ones, and in anger, we throw them in the fire? We throw them in the fire. You know, you might be the only thing that's holding them together right now. What's going to happen when you throw them in the fire? If you're the only thing holding that kid together, holding that husband together, holding that wife together, holding that pastor together, and you throw them in the fire, you just become a treasure of the earth right at the time. Watch out what you throw in the flames out of anger and resentment. A man in the Old Testament named Haman. I know the story of Haman. He burned with anger in the book of the burned with anger. I mean, very angry person. Ruled over everybody. Told everybody, you must bow to me. Does anybody know who didn't bow? Mordecai. Mordecai says, I don't bow to anybody but my Jehovah God. I will not bow. And in a fit of anger, Haman built a 75-foot noose. 75-foot noose. Not knowing the whole time that Mordecai was the uncle to the wife of the king. When the king finds out about this, he says, I got something for you, buddy. Hangs him from his own 75-foot noose along with 10 of his sons. Be careful what you do in a fit of anger, because it's not only going to affect you, it's going to affect the generations to come. Your children. The things you do out of anger are going to affect your family, your children, and all the people around you, your church family. Anything you do out of anger is going to come back on all of us. It not only hurt him, but it hurt his family. I was thinking about this guy Barry his violin, and I started thinking that is one of the most valuable things to us on earth. To a musician, that's insanely valuable. Our family is what's most valuable to us. We have Jesus, and then we have the value of our family. The true treasure. We talked about success. Success is not success without successors. What you leave behind is what truly defines you. Are you going to get angry and upset? Because trust me, the kids are going to follow in those footsteps. They see you angry and upset all the time. They're going to be angry and upset all the time. I said this earlier. The people we love the most hurt us the most. That doesn't make them not a treasure anymore. Just because they hurt you doesn't mean they don't have value to you anymore. I hurt Steve all the time, I guarantee it. I say things I shouldn't say, do things I shouldn't do. But he never stops loving me. He said it multiple times throughout the music today. Forgiveness. But you know what? God will just move mountains. One stone at a time sometimes. And sometimes we get angry because he's not doing it fast enough for us. Sometimes he's doing it one stone at a time, guys. And it just takes a little bit of faith. Hang with him. As Pastor Steve tells me all the time, just hang with me, brother. Just hang with me. Just hang with Jesus for a little bit and see what happens. Another story out of the Bible, King Nebuchadnezzar built an image. He said, when I play this music, you all will bow. But he had 3 pretty big treasures in his life that really got him to where he was. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And out of anger, he got a hot heart, and he threw his treasures into the fire. A fire that was so hot, he said, heated up 7 times hotter. Even a guard standing outside first didn't flame. And then we have Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Here they go, walking right in there. What does the Bible say about that? Not one hair on their head was singed. They didn't even smell like smoke. When King Nebuchadnezzar looked down in there to see, he said, how many did we put in there? Wasn't there only 3? That looks like the Son of God. Who is that in there? What do we draw from that? What do we draw from that? Oh man, we add value to each other. Our God can deliver us as long as we don't bow to anybody else. There's importance in bowing. We've talked about this. You're not going to catch a man bowing to anybody. Our pride. But there's something about bowing before God. There's something about, I won't bow before you, but I will bow before my God. Something about keeping your cool in a hot place. When they throw you in the fire, do you still keep your cool? When things start hitting you left and right, you start catching the jab, are you keeping your cool? They kept their cool in a hot place. You know you are growing when you're in the heat, but you can remain calm. Or you can remain cool. You know you're growing. I've seen so many people that can get mad after this. I can do it. I still can do it. There's a few people that can read me very well. There's someone that Pastor Steve can come in here and say, how you doing? Doing all right this morning? He can immediately tell I'm mad. Mad at him for asking about having a good day for some reason. I don't know. I don't know where it gets there. Why do we get hot hearts? Why is it that we get feeling that way? It's usually something in our own heart. It's nothing that the other person is doing. It's something that we're doing for ourselves. Oh man. Love each other no matter what. Love each other no matter what. We get angry. But when we start to love each other, we start to love on one another, things start to change. Atmosphere shifts. I'm not saying that we should compromise with those that we're angry with, that we shouldn't confront those that we're angry with. But love them. Do it in love. Do it in love. Approach them in love. And make sure you pray before you do anything. I'm real good at getting out in front of God, like I said. Your presence may be the only thing that are keeping those people grounded. That are keeping those people still coming to church. It might be you. God might be using you. You ever thought about that? I always thought that he's not using me, he's got plenty of other people. But he might. He just might be using you. Your presence can change a lot. When you keep your cool, people soon start seeing Jesus in you and seeing the mistakes in themselves. They start seeing the love of Jesus that you're bringing, and they start feeling the conviction of the Holy Spirit, seeing their own mistakes in themselves. The truth starts coming out. I'm going to start kind of transitioning into conclusion here tonight, or this morning, but do you have anything you want to say at the end?
Whatever you want to do.
If y'all want to pick and sing, y'all can do that. I'm going to start going into conclusion, but y'all don't get excited. We're not going to get there real quick. Now, I wish I wouldn't have said that. I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish I could take that now. We all get caught in that rut. I wish I wouldn't have. Guess what you did? Guess who still loves you? Guess who still forgives you? It don't matter, guys. You're not too stinky for Jesus Christ. You ain't too stinky. I can guarantee that because I smelled horrible when I found Jesus. I guarantee he didn't have enough to breathe for me. So he just locked that stink away. And man, now I smell like B.O. But that's beside the point. That didn't add up with the sermon. I shouldn't have smelled myself. Oh man. Letting a hot and angry heart will do three things to you. And this is what we want to close with. The three things that having a hot and angry heart will cause you to do. The things that it will get you to do. And number one, you'll lose your ears. A hot and angry heart, you'll lose your ears. You'll come in here, have a beautiful praise and worship service like we did today. You just not feel it. You know, that praise and worship was the perfect time for you to go check yourself out. Go to the bathroom. You know, you lose your ears. When you walked in this morning, could you not just say, God, I'm giving you 2 hours of my life. 2 hours. We give our cell phones 5 hours a day. And you can't give Jesus 2 hours? You chose to go to the bathroom during the praise and worship? You ignore the Holy Spirit tugging at your heart? You feel that tug and you just, I've got time for that. I feel you. I know you're there. Can't hear from God anymore. What's going on? Is your heart angry? Have you lost your ears? Number 2, you lose your tears. Nothing hurts your heart anymore. You've ended up getting a hard heart. So when people come to you, it's like no big deal. You can just brush that off. My heart's been hardened. There's no emotion. There's no passion. You get passionate about Jesus Christ? We just had Easter. It's been explained to you what Jesus went through for you guys. Does that not excite you a little bit? That he'll call you by name. Not, hey, all of you, but hey, Marcia, hey, Bill, hey, Clint. He'll call you by name. It's, come with me. All my disciples, and Margie, all my disciples in Facebook, they'll call you by name. He loves you that much that he's not even going to put you in a group. He's going to call you out. You lose your tears. You're just a shell sitting in the chair. Just a shell. God can change that.
Right.
Do you want your tears back? Do you want your emotions back? Get rid of that hard heart. And number 3, and one that scares me the most, you lose your fear. You lose your fear of God. You have no reverence anymore. You don't care. I'm not scared of you, God. Look at me just killing it up here, God. You don't scare me anymore. There's no respect. You lose your prayer life. There's a pastor named Jim Baker. And, he got this fancy word. He was arrested and went to prison for embezzlement. But for those of you that are dumb as I am, and had to look up embezzlement, that's basically just a real fancy way of saying he's stealing money from the church. So, for you country dummies like me, Jim Baker, he was stealing money from the church. Embezzlement. What's irony today? My vocabulary has gone up, I'm telling you, probably 100 times since I wrote this sermon. I learned how to pronounce names, but I don't think I can pronounce it. Losing your fear. Jim Baker. He was in prison and they sent an interviewer to ask a few questions, wanted to know what exactly happened. And one of the questions that they led off with is, when did you stop loving God? At what point did you stop loving God? And he kind of looked at him funny and he said, what? Well, you were stealing from God's house. You were stealing from God's people, taking stuff that you didn't deserve. At what point did you stop loving God? And he said, no. Let me get one thing straight. I never stopped loving God. But I did stop the fear of God. I lost all fear of God. I didn't care about the consequences anymore. And now he's serving a 20-year sentence in prison because of it. God will shake you up. God will stir you around. I waited till the very end to give you the title of the sermon. Let it go and let's grow. Let it go and let's grow. Let go of the things that are making your heart hot. The beauty of it is everything y'all sang about, everything you said this morning, ties right in with the sermon. I was praying with Marcia and Bill and Pastor Steve and Carmen this morning. And one of the things that Marcia was repeating over and over as we were praying was, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I about fell flat on my face, y'all. When Jesus gives you confirmation like that, I was, okay, God, I hear you. And we're going to let it go this morning, guys.
Amen.
Because it's time for us to grow. And we're holding on to that anger and resentment in our hearts. We're not going anywhere. We're going to stay that shell, really a chair. We might as well throw our Stradivarius right in the fire. We might as well get our treasures, chunk them in the fire, and burn them up. But there's somebody here today, somewhere that needs to pull something out of the fire. They need to go back to that fire and pull it out. Because they've thrown something in there out of anger, out of resentment, that they're going to regret later. Go pull it out of the fire. It's not too late. 1 Corinthians is where we're going to end today. And you can probably quote it, but we're going to turn to it and read it word for word. 1 Corinthians 13. Pastor Steve did this a long time ago, but if you take love Can you put Christ in there? These scriptures are absolutely perfect. 1 Corinthians 13 verses 4 through 7. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself. It is not puffed up. Does not behave rudely. Does not seek its own. Is not provoked. Thinks no evil. Does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth. Bears all things. Believes all things. Hopes all things. Endures all things. Love. Can you replace today your hard heart with some love? Can you let go of that hard heart and let the love start growing? That's the person we need to be. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. That's who we need to strive to be. Not boastful, not proud, not puffed up, but yet as our human nature does, we want to do all those every day. We want to get puffed up. Look at me, look at what I can do. Look at what I've accomplished. But we haven't accomplished anything. Not one thing. You know what I've accomplished in my life? Some jail sentences, a bunch of tickets, done a lot of drugs. You know what God accomplished in my life? In one day, changed everything. People look at me different. People talk to me different. The respect that came into my life. People listen when I open my mouth. People didn't want to listen to me 5 years ago. It would have been a joke to listen to me 5 years ago. You would have been a dummy to listen to me 5 years ago. But the things God can do, the knowledge God can pour into you, and it's just like Shelley said last week, I had the knowledge of God. I believed in God, but I wasn't believing in God. I believed God. Yeah, He exists. Okay. But I wasn't believing God could do the things He told me He could do. I was angry. Let the anger out of your heart, guys. Someone here needs to pull something out of the fire. Y'all come play. Somebody needs to pull it out of the fire. Go get that Stradivarius and pull it out. It's your treasure. God gave it to you. And it is valuable. Go and get it this morning. We've thrown something in there out of anger that we can still get back. Luckily, we serve a God that loves us enough that He's going to give it back. You go pull from the fire and it won't even smell like smoke. Let it go and let's grow. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you so much for this beautiful day, Lord. We thank you for the word that you've given us, Lord. Lord, we pray that you move in a mighty way. Lord, that you touch hearts this morning. Lord, that you change lives, Lord. If there was someone here that didn't know you, Lord, we pray that that changed, Lord. Lord, that they came to know you, that you're tugging on their hearts right now, Lord, and that they're not ignoring you. Lord, that they feel that tugging, they're paying attention to that tugging, Lord. And then all they have to do is ask you, Lord. If that's the simplest thing they can do, Lord, they just want that personal relationship with you. And Lord, if they don't have the words, Lord, they can sure come up here to us and we'll give them the words to say, Lord. Lord, we love you, Lord. We thank you for all that you do, Lord. And Lord, we pray if someone has thrown in the treasure that they want back, Lord, that they'll go reach into that fire today. They'll pull that treasure out, Lord, and they'll love on it. They'll love on that stinky thing, Lord. Lord, we love you, Lord, we thank you. We give you all the praise, all the honor, and all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Altar open. As always, if you need prayer, come up.